Right here we have the brand new Googan Squad Rival swim bait, and today we're going trophy hunting. Oh my God, Ron. Oh, there's one, got him. Oh, I got one. There's one, there's one. That's a nice fish. Get up here. Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here, and today we're gonna be fishing with the brand new Googan Squad Rival, which is the brand new glide bait. And today's video is actually sponsored by Catchco, and I'm actually so excited to take this thing out and throw it around. You guys know me, I'm a big swim bait guy, but this one I am very, very excited about. We have the bone color, we have a little storm coming in, we have a little bit of pre-storm fishing conditions, and I'm super excited to get out and throw this brand new bait around and catch some giant fish on it. So let's go ahead, check this thing out, then we're gonna load up the boat, go out, and hopefully catch a nice trophy bass. So right here we have the Googan Squad Contender, which was the first big swim bait, which as you can see, it has 3 joints on this thing. You got the top one, the middle one, and the bottom one. And this is the same exact color as the Rival glide bait. So it has that one cut, which allows this thing to have a nice glide as it goes through the water. And I am actually very, very excited for this thing. If you guys want to pick this up, it will be linked down below in the description. I love me some glide baits, and this one looks really good. I cannot wait to go out and throw it around. So I'm gonna get through this very quickly so we can go ahead and start chunking this thing around and finding some bites. So right here on the Rival, as you guys can tell, it is a glide bait. It has the one cut right there so it can glide around. You have the translucent colored tail right here. This is the bone color, one of my personal favorites. And I mean, just look at this thing, it looks mean. One thing that I absolutely love about the Googan Squad swim baits is they have that 360-degree hook up top. So this hook is allowed to move whichever way it holds the fish better. And if you can't tell, it has a beefy little hook right there. And that thing is going to keep all these fish pinned. And it has kind of like a sharper shank right there. But that is about it. That is the brand new Googan Squad Rival swim bait. And the only thing it's missing is an 8-pounder hanging off the back of it. But that is the goal today, is to take this thing out. We have some pre-storm fishing conditions, and we're gonna be in search for one big bite. But let's go ahead, load up the boat, and get on the water.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
All right, so we have made it out on the boat. Starting to get a little bit of rain, which I don't know if it's gonna help or hurt the fishing. Let's hope it helps it. So hopefully some of these big bass are gonna be fired up. Right now starts our journey for our big bass on the Rival swim bait. Let's go ahead, let's start making some casts. All right, so let me show you guys what we are working with today. We have our bone Rival, which actually is my favorite color they make. Just the all white, it looks good. It shows up in pretty much every water clarity, and fish just love this thing. We're using some 25-pound line. I like my line to be real thick because I want to hold on to those bigger fish. And hopefully some of these big bass are gonna be out to play. I noticed there was a ton of pollen on the water, which is my worst nightmare, but it also means that spring is on its way. So that means that some of these fish should start pushing up, looking for beds, starting to bed, stuff like that. And that means the big boys should be coming out of the deep and going shallow. We have a little bit of rain right now. I'm hoping it just kind of stays a little drizzle and we're not out here when it starts pouring. Yeah, so when I said I hope it stays a drizzle, it's getting harder, but it's okay. I've been wanting to come out here and chunk this thing around for like 3 days now, and it's been supposed to rain all 3 days. So I guess we're just gonna fish in the rain today. As long as I catch a big fish, it'll be worth it. I always like the glide bait more than the swim bait because it looks mean. Like, it looks like a mean bait fish. It's just slowly gliding back and forth, back and forth. Like, it's like challenging a big bass to come eat it. And this one looks really good, and for $30, that is a really good action. And also, if you guys want to pick up this bad boy right here, there's 2 places you can grab it. They will be linked down below in the description. You can grab them on Karl's, and if you're a first-time Karl's member, you guys can use my code Logan10, and you can grab them on GooganSquad.com, and you can use Logan at checkout and save 10% off your order. And if you're looking for anything else, there was just like the biggest Googan drop ever, so there is a ton of new things out. Here comes the rain. Well, this early on, it's already raining. That's cool. You know, it might look like things are going rough right now, a little bit of rain. We haven't had a bite, but I'm telling you guys, patience game. Once I get in the right spot and a fish chows down on this thing, it'll all be worth it. Or I go home skunked and I cry myself to sleep. We're gonna hope that it's the first option. No. My favorite color to use, oh my God, we're on. My favorite color to use is the white because you can see the fish eat it like that one. Get up here. That's a nice fish. Get up here. Oh, you want that new rival in your mouth? Because it looks like it. Well, there we go. First swim bait eater of the day. That was such a cool bite. I was sitting there talking. I like to throw the color white because you can see the fish come eat it. And then I was watching my little white glide bait just sit there and glide back and forth. And this fish just zoom, swiped it out of nowhere. That is why I absolutely love swim bait fishing. It's just so much fun. The bigger fish come out to play, and it's just always a good time. Oh man, that's a nice fish. Look at him, dude. He's kind of chubby. He was up real shallow. That's a good sign though. Thanks, buddy. See you later. I love fishing. Swim bait fishing has to be one of my top 3 favorite baits and types of way to fish. It's so much fun. My favorite way to fish these glide baits is to take this bad boy, get a color that you can see. Like I was saying, my favorite is just this bone color, this white. You can see it any water clarity. Chunk that thing up to the bank, work it really slow while you're up shallow, get a wide glide, and then as you kind of pull off that drop off area, speed it up a little bit, it just drives them wild. But I love targeting the shallow area. It seems like that's like the best place to toss these things. You got fish hanging around there, you got bait hanging around there, and most of these like bluegills and stuff, they'll just sit up shallow most of the time. So I mean, that's what we're going to target today, and it seems to be working. Oh, there's one. Got him. That's a decent one. That's a good fish. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, he's good. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's actually not as big as I thought he was. Oh, gosh. Barely hooked. We're flipping him. Boat flips only today. Yes! That's a good fish. Fish number 2. Rain starting to fall a little harder. Who knows? Maybe it'll fire him up, but not a bad one. Cool little bite. Let's get him back. Cool bite. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is. We're going to be like that today? All right. I was just about to change spots, too. I still think I am. We're gonna make a little move. Let's see what happens. Hey, 2 fish on the board though. We haven't really been fishing that long, so it's a good sign. I love fishing in the rain. It's so much fun. Oh, I got one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh gosh. Not terrible, not terrible. Okay, he's in the boat. I think that is our smallest fish of the day, but it's okay because it's a fish. And I'm out here sitting in the rain and it's raining and I want to catch fish if I'm out here suffering. There we go, in the rain, right off the tree on the rival. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Let's go. All right, we were out here for day number 2 with the glide bait. We kind of got washed away the other day. Short and simple for day number 2. There's one objective, and that is to catch a big fish. We caught a few the other day, started raining, wasn't really feeling it. We have had some consistent weather, warm weather. It's like 80 out today. Kind of sweating right now, honestly. But hopefully that has these bigger fish fired up, pushing up into the shallows and wanting to eat a giant glide bait. You know, whenever the weather gets warm and you have a big fat glide bait to be chunking around, things can get intense and get good. We're gonna see if anything wants to come out and play today. It's gonna have to be right in their face. So we're cruising the shallows because I definitely feel like with this warm weather we're having, maybe these fish are pushing up, kind of like looking for a spawning spot. But then it's gonna get absolutely destroyed because it's supposed to be like cold this weekend. And oh, I'm on. And then it's gonna get warm again, and we're just catching them. No matter what weather it is, we're just gonna catch them. Definitely our smallest fish on the glide so far, but hey, you had a cool bite, not complaining. See you, buddy. That's a good sign. I don't even think I've maybe made 6 casts and we already have a fish. I'm gonna sit down, respond to a few comments, and then we're catching a giant. If you guys don't know, I actually respond to every comment on the video, so make sure to leave a comment. I'll respond to it. Usually out on the water like this. I'm taking my fishing time to respond to you guys because I love you guys. One thing though, if you check this thing out, there's a little hook rash right there, right there, right there, right there, and that means that this baby's working. Oh! Well, I guess we're about to test the durability. Woo! I just clocked that piece of wood. Oh, it's good. It's solid. Dang, I nailed that thing. That was a solid 10 out of 10 cast if I was aiming for that piece of wood. Look at that, not even a scratch. Get out of here. You're no match for the rival. I had to do that just so you guys knew this thing was strong. Obviously. Yeah, it wasn't a bad cast. I was just testing it out for you guys. That could have been really bad. Imagine just snapped into pieces. That could have been very bad. All right, well, we just got done fishing with the brand new Googan Squad Rival. Honestly, it was such a fun time. I love this bait. It's gonna get put to use a lot in the spring and the summertime. And we actually fished 2 days. First day we got dumped on, it rained, but I think we caught like 3 fish. I'm not real sure. And we came out today, caught a fish in like 6 casts, and then I didn't have a single bite for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's swim bait fishing for you. But it was a good time to get out here and do a little bit of warm weather fishing. It feels good. Spring is coming and I cannot wait. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay fishing.